So let's talk about something that a lot of parents might relate to: how to help their kids when they're struggling. I've been thinking about this a lot, especially when I hear stories of parents wanting to step in and fix things for their children. What's your take on it?
It's a common dilemma, right? You see your children struggling, and naturally you want to help. But here's the thing: true help doesn't always mean doing something for them. Sometimes it's about giving them the space to figure things out on their own.
That's interesting. So instead of just stepping in and solving their problems, we should let them figure it out themselves?
Exactly. Parents often feel the need to fix things, especially when their kids are running into challenges. But the right thing to do is to focus on fulfilling your own life. When you do that, your children will naturally come to you for advice when they're ready. It's all about setting the right example, not necessarily intervening.
So it's about being a model for them? Instead of worrying about them all the time, we should focus on ourselves?
That's right. Think about it. If you're constantly worrying or trying to help them without them asking, you're just draining your own energy. The best way to help them is by living your life to the fullest and letting them see that. If they come to you for guidance, then you offer it, but only if they're willing to follow it.
That makes a lot of sense. But what if they don't want to listen to your advice? What if they refuse?
That's a tough one, isn't it? If they refuse to listen, then no matter how much advice you give, it's not going to help. They have to be willing to follow your guidance for it to have any effect. And if they're not ready, it's better to just step back and let them be. Sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing at all.
It's almost like the law of nature, right? If they're not asking for help, then you shouldn't offer it.
Exactly. And even though it might be hard to watch them struggle, we have to trust that they'll learn from it. As a parent, you've done your job by providing them with the foundation they need. After that, it's about allowing them to grow and find their own path.
So it's not just about helping them with money or material things.
Absolutely not. Money is often seen as a way to solve problems, but it's really just a temporary fix. What really helps is offering wisdom, guidance, and support when they ask for it. That's what helps them build a lasting future.
That's really powerful. So what about those times when parents feel they're responsible for their kids' future beyond the age of 3?
Well, the reality is a child's real dependency on you ends at around 3 years old. After that, you're choosing to raise them longer, and if you're doing it wrong, it's going to come back and affect you. But at any age, kids will eventually grow and find their own way, even if you step back.
So the key is to stop worrying about them and start focusing on ourselves?
Exactly. Worrying only keeps you stuck. If you let go of that worry and focus on improving your own life, your kids will naturally do better. They're not going to thrive if you're constantly stressing over them. It's a powerful shift in perspective.
It sounds like a shift from the helicopter parent mindset to one where you just allow your kids to live their own life.
Exactly. It's hard, but it's necessary. The more you try to control, the more they'll depend on you. But if you allow them to make their own mistakes, they'll learn and grow stronger. And when they need help, they'll come to you.
So we don't need to worry about them. Just live our own lives and let them be? And when they need help, they'll ask?
That's right. When you focus on your own fulfillment, you create the space for them to come to you when they need guidance. But if you're constantly in their face, it's only going to push them away. Let them be. They have their own journey.
And ultimately, we're helping them by living our own lives to the fullest, aren't we?
Exactly. That's the best kind of help you can give them. Be the person they can look up to. By doing that, you're helping them in ways that money or material things never could.
Wow, that's a whole new way of thinking about parenting. It really makes you realize how important it is to focus on your own growth.
It's a subtle but powerful truth. When you fulfill yourself, not only do you help your kids, but you help the world around you. It's about living with a public mind, being someone who can help anyone who asks for it, not just your kids.
I love that. Living for others, not just your own family. It's like a ripple effect, right?
Exactly. You become a force for good in the world, not just in your family. And that's the true power of being an adult with wisdom to share.
So in the end, it's about striking that balance between letting go and fulfilling your own purpose. When you do that, everything falls into place.
You got it. Letting go and trusting that your kids will find their way is the first step. The next step is focusing on your own journey, and from there, everything else will align.
That's some solid advice. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Glad to hear it. Let's all work on fulfilling ourselves, and the rest will follow.